I could not be more thrilled because it's finally time to wear a jumper. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go downtown. I'm going to go and see what statues I can find because I always really like looking at the details in statues, and you can always get a really good sense of costume from a particular era. And I'm going to take you along with me. So the plan of action is to take a walk downtown. I'm going to pack my bag now. I'm going to take some bits with me, and I'm going to have a nice relaxing time when I'm down there, see what I can find. This is all of the shrapnel that I'm taking with me. I've got my book, some sunglasses, reading glass case, my sandwich, some biscuits and some snacks, my sketchbook just in case I do feel the need, and yeah. I live about an hour's walk from downtown Montreal, so I headed south through my neighbourhood. The architecture in Montreal is so beautiful, with countless Gothic churches spotted throughout the island. The leaves have finally started to turn, making this walk the most satisfying hue of orange and yellow. What I found most interesting about living in Montreal for the past 3 months is the favouring of intricate architecture over the plain box. But the most satisfying part of the walk downtown is the smooth transition from the suburbs to the hustle of the downtown area. This church sat directly across from high skyscrapers. Yet as you come across these huge buildings, nothing seems to be too imposing. I recently learned that there's a rule in Montreal that nothing is allowed to be built higher than the peak of Montréals. The only exception to this rule is St. Joseph's Oratory, which is one of the most holy sites in the Roman Catholic Church. Walking into the Complexe des Jardins, you come across the underground city. This network of tunnels connecting shopping centres all over the downtown area, which means that come winter you can navigate the whole of downtown without needing to go out into the bitter cold. Alongside the complex is our first statue. I find statues to be a fascinating way of studying how fabric can sit against a body. The artist who crafts the statue has to study the way a fabric falls and how it holds itself against a person's frame. When you get into this square by the Eaton Centre, you can see Edward VII. The way his cape has been cast really resembles the heavy characteristics of a dense velvet. Montreal is an inherently arty city.
Not only is the architecture beautiful, but throughout the city you can see a variety of different installations. This huge hoop is suspended between two buildings down on McGill Campus Road. I'm not quite sure what it symbolises, but it's extraordinary to walk underneath it and it frames Montréal perfectly. Just down from this hoop is a beautiful church with a very high monument. This monument dates from the early 1900s and it captures religious dress excellently. The difference in the fabrics between the crisp folds of the cardinal's tunic and the soldier's rough pleated breeches is very satisfying. Across the road is Dorchester Square. This soldier's uniform is exquisitely detailed. As we zoom in, we can see the intricacy of his pockets. And this statue of Robert Burns has been expertly cast. Look at the folds of his fine wool frock coat as he crosses his arms, all captured through a dense bronze. I then headed up towards McGill campus. The Redpath Museum is at the heart of the campus. It's free to anyone who wants to explore a rich collection of natural history artifacts. I've just popped myself on a park bench in McGill University. It's a very nice day. It's quite chilly, which I'm very happy about. I apologise if it's a bit noisy, there's a main road right there. But I'm going to sit here for a bit, have a sandwich and maybe do a bit of drawing. So there we go. I think I am going to do a bit of drawing. I've got my sketchbook with me, so I'm going to see some nice trees. A squirrel that keeps bouncing around in front of me. I don't think he'll stay in one place long enough for me to draw him, but he's doing rings around me at the moment. My partner recently bought me this travel watercolour set that clips onto my sketchbook, and I had to give it its inaugural use. Right, I've had a good day walking around downtown, so I think I'm going to start heading home now. It's been a nice day. And with that comes the end of this vlog and my walk downtown. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you next time.